Welcome to a country on the card. Last day of spring, end of June, we are 30 kilometers from Madrid capital. The idea was to make an easy route, without much unevenness, with intuitive lines, if possible green and close to home.
This is the route that we found in Wikiloc, a famous route platform, where you can also follow it in a country on the card on Wikiloc. This approximately 2-hour route will take us from Fuente el Saz along the east bank and against the current of the water, in slight ascent, to Talamanca de el Jarama, along dirt tracks along the river, and we will return to Fuente el Saz by the other shore, with a certain drop in level that will make it easy for us to finish. We will start from the river, where we will leave the car on the side of the road, but the route we choose leaves from the Fuente el Saz gas station, so the GPS will take us there. This location is very convenient if we want to clean the bikes on the way back, or use it as a meeting point, but it separates us from the shore and makes us cross a stretch of conventional road with cars. We can save this section if we go out and end up on the river bridge.
The Jarama River is born in the northern sea area of the community, drawing the line that divides Madrid and the province of Guadalajara. It will be in charge of taking a witness of the waters of the area to the Tagus River, crossing the entire territory of the community, from north to south on its eastern side. The Jarama River is important both historically and environmentally. In the historical field, it stands out for being the scene of the Battle of Jarama during the Spanish Civil War, symbolizing the Republican resistance. The Jarama Valley is characterized by the breadth of its terraces and its fertility, already announcing a typical irrigated landscape still mixed with rime-bed agriculture. The path is easy but loose stone, and my partner, who uses a gravel, is a bit on the limit. The terrain is green. We have just spent a few weeks of rain that has changed everything. This spring it did not rain and record droughts were expected. Fortunately, we saved at the last moment of spring. In the last weeks, since June started, the clouds arrived and have left intermittent water throughout the peninsula. In Spain, the rainy seasons are spring and late autumn. Precipitation is scarce, especially in the southeast half. Crops were narrowly saved this time. The fact is that the afternoon was perfect. The air is clean, it is not hot. In the morning it rained, and although there are clouds, the forecast does not give water. We are not 100% sure, we will see. Look, what a nice place for a picnic. This stretch close to the water was being a movie ride, but we still had to go through 2 dry riverbeds, where we would put the double suspension of my Frankenstein to the test. My partner had to get off, but with the power of the engine and the suspension, I managed to pass without putting my foot down. The e-bike, despite its 23 kilograms, has eaten the stones. We will leave the bed of the river again to the parallel track. Again by easy paths, until we reach the municipality of Talamanca de el Jarama, where we will stop to refuel. In this town we will cross the river by one of its 3 bridges, one Roman, another hanging and another made of asphalt. Which do you think we chose? This town is enough to make a whole chapter walking among its remains, Romans, Mozarabs. In fact, this municipality of 4,000 inhabitants in the 9th century was more important than the current capital. It was a fort that defended this river, as Madrid was for the Manzanares, fortified cities. Well, I don't know if you were right, but we came for the pendant. It caught our attention because, oddly enough, Roman engineering is very common today, especially the bridges that are preserved for their usefulness. Pedaling again, but in favor of the current, with the sun facing us, soft, the light is incredible. The afternoon could not have been better when it began to sparkle and a rainbow appeared that could be seen in many places in the community. We had to freeze the moment. With such good views, we continue along dirt and asphalt tracks without much of a problem than letting ourselves be carried away by the slight slope in our favor. We also ran like village dogs behind a classic car from rural areas, the indestructible Citroën C15. A little further on, the tracks would bring us closer to the riverbed where the car was waiting for us and the end of the route. It seems that it was worth leaving the city and changing the scenery just 30 minutes from the capital. If you liked the chapter, you can leave me a comment and also tell me which route in Spain you would like to see. Greetings to all. Until next time.